number two. Today, hello, friends. Cheers. Today, 2026, April around 10th. I am interested in generalized talk on somewhat matters of the world, Tibet, and our USA. The president of USA, Mr. Trump, is a formidable man, is a robust man who doesn't have to listen to anyone. Probably he is listening to his own voice. And more or less whatever he comes in front of his own mouth and brain expresses as a national policy. As a result, the experts, American experts, many of the American experts who experts in economic philosophy in the running of our nation, they uttered their analysis many times. According to them, America is dying. And it appears in my own words, Mr. Donald Trump is a toothless tiger. And he starts biting everywhere, but he cannot hold his grip anyway. So, sooner he settles down in his own beautiful home, let the other educated Americans rule the nation, have a new election system, proper law and order. And America tried to get rid of the original people of America. Before the America becomes America, there's millions of original people. You try to exterminate them. You couldn't exactly start. You got to learn to respect those people first and foremost. Acknowledge them fully. What we call natives, the original Americans. Stop exterminating them. Stop discriminating them. And stop a sort of a genocide and bring them together as a nation. And since the natives, European immigration 490 years ago came, and you become restless, ruthless, conquerors and occupiers and rapists, and then you blame the others, and that is absolutely, well, that's not the best example. Now, America, USA has become kind of superpower after many years, and democratic and all inclusive. Any and liberal. That is fundamental. That is very important. With the law and order. Now you become rich, gets richer, and poor gets nothing. That kind of philosophy and attitude to politics is really dirty. No Americans deserve that. No world deserves that. Today, it is good for American people, American politicians, try to point the finger towards oneself and rectify things, try to live a good example to our world. You can. You have the capacity. There are wonderful people, without any doubt. And the policy has to be, and racially, it is called the melting pot of the world. In the USA, there are people from every country, and they become of citizen of USA. They do contribute. Some of them are negative, I'm sure, but that negativity exists in any country, whatever that is. But the USA, with a good law, with a good principle, can become once again one of the best examples in our world. And I traveled America about three times. Traveled for a short while, a week or 2 weeks. 2 weeks was the most, I think. But I like the philosophy of American open-mindedness, democracy, human rights, especially human rights, democracy, freedom of speech, openness of mind. So in this wonderful weather, in my little garden, I want to express something like that. In case of Tibet, I'm Tibetan. Tibet has been independent nation for many thousands of years. There is no history in Tibet. There is no, in the Tibetan history, there is no rule by other countries. Tibet was never ruled by other countries. There were certain influences, like the British influence. In the past, before the Chinese invasion, there was the Chinese influence, some Mongolian influences, hardly any Russian influences. So we want freedom, independence. Tibet is not respected by China. China do not regard Tibetans as Tibetans. They regard as Chinese. That's 100% wrong. And they do not acknowledge existence of Tibet and the Tibetan people and Tibetan nation. Tibet is huge, and the population may be up to 10 million now. Counting has been stopped by one way or another. But I believe Before 1950s, 6 million people exist. Now, in 2026, I believe there are about 10 million Tibetans. They have the right to exist as Tibetans and speak their language and keep their history and join the United Nations and other nations in equal terms, in happiness and with great joy. Thank you very much.